I still wake up at the same old time, like nothing ever changed here. I reach across the empty side and feel the quiet waiting. The morning light comes through the glass, but doesn't feel the same now. It used to fall across your face and make the room feel somehow. I never thought a day would come where you'd be gone this long. Now every moment passing by just feels a little wrong. If you were still here with me, would it feel the same as before? Would we still laugh at nothing, standing right by the door? I keep holding on to things that I know I can't rewind. If you were still here with me, would I still lose you in my mind? Your sweater hangs behind the door. I haven't moved it lately. I tell myself I'll clear it out, but something always stops me. There's comfort in the things you left, like you're still here in pieces. And every time I walk past by, my heart just breaks in silence. I try to fill the space you left, but nothing fits the same. No matter how I change my steps, it always leads to your name. If you were still here with me, would it feel the same as before? Would we still laugh at nothing, standing right by the door? I keep holding on to things that I know I can't rewind. If you were still here with me, would I still lose you in my mind? I talk to you in quiet thoughts, like somehow you can hear me. And in those moments I almost feel like you are still near me. But when I open up my eyes, the truth comes back around me. A world that keeps on moving on without you here to ground me. Maybe I should let you go, but I don't know how to start. You were never just a part. You were everything in my heart. If I leave this all behind, do I leave you there alone? Or do I carry every piece into places yet unknown? Just a soft and distant tone, every note a quiet call, echoing through it all. No reply, no clear sign, just your memory in time. I sit still and let it be all that's left of you and me. If you were still here with me, I would never waste a day. I would hold on to your hand in a stronger, different way. I wouldn't let the silence grow between I would never let you slide. Now I carry what we were through the tears I tried to hide. If you were still here with me, you'd still be right here by my side. The world keeps turning slow and wide, but I remain in place, holding on to what we had in every empty space. And though I learned to move again, there's one thing I can't deny. A part of me is still with you and never said goodbye. You didn't leave all at once. It happened in small pieces. A little less of you each day, in ways I barely noticed. Your laughter started feeling far, like it was out of reach now. And every word we used to share felt harder just to speak out. I told myself it's just a phase, something we'll get through. But deep inside I felt the change before I ever knew. It was the day you slowly faded, right in front of me. I was holding on to something, you were ready to leave. I kept trying just to save it while you slipped away. Now I'm left with all the moments turning into yesterday. We sat in silence more and more, with nothing left to say then. The space between us growing wide, but I kept pretending. I tried to fix what I could feel, but never understood it. How something strong could disappear without a sound around it. I saw it in your distant eyes, but I looked away, hoping love would find a way to make you stay. It was the day you slowly faded, right in front of me. I was holding on to something, you were ready to leave. I kept trying just to save it while you slipped away. Now I'm left with all the moments turning into yesterday. Now every place we used to go feels different when I'm there alone. I walk through all the memories like someone I don't know. I wonder if you felt the same, or if you had already gone long before I realized everything was wrong. Maybe love can disappear without a single fight, just a quiet drifting apart that happens over time. And maybe I held on too long to what we used to be, while you were already walking somewhere far from me. hollow tone. Every note feels like goodbye, fading slowly through the night. No more words, no more sound, just the silence all around. I sit with what remains of a love I couldn't save. It was the day you slowly faded, and I couldn't see that the ending was already standing next to me. Now I'm learning how to live with what I couldn't change. All the love I tried to give still echoes in your name. Though I try to hold you closer, you were already gone. And I'm left here moving forward without you to lean on. You didn't leave in one goodbye, no final words to say, just a quiet kind of ending that slowly slipped away. And even now I still can feel the part of you that stayed in the silence of my heart, where you slowly faded. I changed the way I used to speak, so it would sound right to you. Held back thoughts I used to keep, just to feel closer to you. Every step I tried to take was careful not to break it. I shaped myself into a form I thought that you could stay with. I gave more than I could see, till there was nothing left of me. Still I wondered every night why it never felt right. I tried to be enough for you in every way I knew how, but every time I gave my best, it still fell short somehow. I lost myself along the way, trying to hold your love. Now I'm left with who I am and wondering why I wasn't enough. I read between your quiet lines, looking for something hidden, trying to find a piece of proof that I was worth believing. But every answer felt unclear, like something always missing. And every time I got too close, you pulled away without a reason. I kept holding on to hope even when it felt so thin, thinking if I tried again, you might finally let me in. I tried to be enough for you in every way I knew how, but every time I gave my best, it still fell short somehow. I lost myself along the way, trying to hold your love. was never meant to feel like I had to change. Maybe I was chasing something that was never mine to claim. And maybe now I understand what I couldn't see before. I don't need to be someone else to be worth something more. Just a quiet, broken tone, every note a gentle cry for the parts I left behind. No more trying to pretend, no more bending just to mend. I let the silence speak for me of who I used to be. I tried to be enough for you, but I was losing who I am. Now I'm learning how to breathe without reaching for your hand. I won't change my soul again just to make somebody stay. If love comes back into my life, it won't take my truth away. I was always enough inside, even when I couldn't see. Now I'm slowly finding back the parts you took from me. There's a quiet kind of peace in letting go at last. Not every love is meant to stay, not every moment lasts. And though it took me time to see what I was chasing through, I don't need to be enough for someone who never knew. We used to talk until the night felt shorter than a moment. Now we sit on opposite sides with words we leave unspoken. The same room feels so far away, like something changed between us. I try to find the things we had, but they don't feel the same now. No sudden break, no loud goodbye, just quiet distance over time. And I can feel it slipping through without a thing to hold on to. We grew apart in silence without a single fight, just slowly losing pieces of what once felt so right. No one said it clearly, no one drew the line, but somewhere in the quiet we left us behind. I see you lost in other thoughts while sitting right beside me, and I pretend I don't notice what's happening so lightly. We stopped asking how we feel, stopped caring just to listen, and everything we used to share now feels like something distant. I wonder if you feel it too, or if Thought that love would always stay if no one tried to break it, but now I know it disappears if no one tries to save it. It's not the end I fear the most, no tears, no final warning, just waking up and realizing there's nothing left to hold. And maybe we were holding on to something already gone, too afraid to face the truth that we stopped being strong. And maybe we both felt the same but didn't know what to say, so we let it slowly drift till it faded away. Just a soft and empty tone, every note a quiet sign of the love we left behind. No more words, no more sound, just the space we left around. And I sit here wondering why we let it slowly die. We grew apart in silence, and I didn't even see that losing you was happening so quietly to me. Now I walk through what remains of the life we designed, with a heart that still remembers what we left behind. Though there's nothing left to say and no way to rewind, I still feel you in the silence we left behind. No last words, no final scene, just a fading over time. And all that's left between us now is something undefined. But even as I move ahead, there's one truth I can't deny. We didn't break, we didn't fall, we just said goodbye in silence. You stopped looking in my eyes long before I noticed. There were signs I chose to miss, words you never finished. I kept holding on to hope, like it wouldn't change us, even when the distance grew. I still tried to save us. I told myself you needed time, that we would be okay. But deep inside I felt the truth, you were already walking away. I stayed longer than you did, even when you let go. I kept holding on to us while you were moving slow. I gave more than I should give, trying not to break, but I stayed longer than you did, and that was my mistake. We would sit in quiet rooms, between us. Every word felt out of place, like love had slowly left us. I tried to fix what I could feel, but never understood it. How something once so strong could fade without a reason. I kept believing we could heal if I just tried again, but I was fighting on my own while you were at the end. I stayed longer than you did, even when you let go. I kept holding on to us while you were moving slow. I gave more than I should give, trying not to break, but I stayed longer than you did, and that was my mistake. Now I see it clearer, what I couldn't face before. You were already gone while I was asking for more. I held on to every piece, afraid to lose the meaning. But love should never feel like one side always bleeding. Maybe I was scared to be alone, so I held on too tight. Even when I felt the truth, I turned away from the light. And maybe now I understand what I couldn't see then. You can't keep something alive when it's already at its end. Just a soft and distant sound, every note a quiet truth of what I held on to. No more trying to pretend, no more forcing it to mend. I let the silence show what I didn't wanna know. I stayed longer than you did, but now I'm letting go. I don't need to chase a love that doesn't wanna grow. I gave all I had inside, and now I finally see staying longer than you did was losing parts of me. Now I walk a different road with a heart that's learning new. I won't stay where I'm alone like I did with you. There's a quiet kind of peace in finally moving on, even if it took me time to see where I went wrong. And though I still remember us in ways I can't undo, I won't stay longer than I should, like I once did with you. nights I almost gave in. Felt like I was losing ground. Every step felt so uncertain, like I was just spinning around. Voices in my head kept saying I would never make it through, but deep inside a small voice whispered, just keep going, don't lose you. I've been down, I felt the weight of every doubt I couldn't shake, but something in me stayed alive even when I barely tried. I'm still standing here today, even after all the pain. I didn't break, I didn't fall, I found a way through it all. Every scar I carry now shows me I made it somehow. Through the dark I found my way. I'm still standing here today. I remember feeling lost, like I had no place to go, trying hard to find a reason in a world I didn't know. But every time I felt like stopping, something pulled me back again, like a fire I couldn't see, still burning deep within. I've been close to letting go more times than I can show, but every time I face the end, I found the strength again. I'm still standing here today, even after all the pain. I didn't break, I didn't fall, I found a way through it all. Every scar I carry now shows me I made it somehow. Through the dark I found my way. I'm still standing here today. Now I see it wasn't failure every time I lost my way. It was building something stronger that I carry to this day. All the tears I tried to hide, all the nights I stood alone, turned into a kind of strength that I finally call my own. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to keep moving. Step by step I found my place, no need for proving. Every fall is just a lesson, every doubt can fade away. If I keep my heart steady, I'll be stronger every day. Just a soft and steady tone, every note feels like a rise, lifting up what's deep inside. No more fear, no more doubt, I can feel it fading out. In the silence I can hear, I'm still standing here. I'm still standing here, stronger than I've been before. I don't run from who I am, I don't hide it anymore. Every step has led me here, through the fire and the fear. Now I know I'll find my way. No matter what they say, I will rise, I will remain. Through the loss and through the gain, I'm still standing here today. There were days I couldn't see who I was becoming then, but I held on quietly, and I found myself still standing, still moving, and I'm stronger every day. There were nights I almost gave in, felt like I was losing ground. Every step felt so uncertain, like I was just spinning around. Voices in my head kept saying I would never make it through, but deep inside a small voice whispered, just keep going, don't lose you. I've been down, I felt the weight of every doubt I couldn't shake, but something in me stayed alive. Even when I barely tried, I'm still standing here today. Even after all the pain, I didn't break, I didn't fall, I found a way through it all. Every scar I carry now shows me I made it somehow. Through the dark I found my way, I'm still standing here today. I remember feeling lost, like I had no place to go, trying hard to find a reason in a world I didn't know. But every time I felt like stopping, something pulled me back again, like a fire I couldn't see, still burning deep within. I've been close to letting go more times than I can show, but every time I face the end, I found the strength to I didn't see the path ahead, it felt like I was drifting. Every turn I tried to take left me feeling different. There were days I stood in place, not knowing where to go, but something deep inside of me said, don't give up just yet, hold on. I may be slow, I may fall behind, but I'm still moving one step at a time. Every breath is a chance to try. I won't let this pass me by. Step by step I rise again, even when I don't feel strong. I keep moving through the doubt, I keep holding on. Every moment builds me up, even when it feels unclear. I'm becoming who I am with every step I take step I rise again. Even when I don't feel strong, I keep moving through the doubt. I keep holding on. Every moment builds me up, even when it feels unclear. I'm becoming who I am with every step I take from here. Now I see the way ahead is made by what I'm doing, not by waiting for a sign, but by simply moving. Every small and quiet win is something I can trust. And even when it's hard to breathe, I know I won't give up. I don't need to have it all, I don't need to understand. I just need to take the step and believe in where I stand. There's a strength in staying true, even when the road is long. I've been building all this time, I've been stronger all along. Just a gentle rising tone, every note begins to lift like a quiet inner shift. No more doubt, no more fear, I can feel it drawing near. In the stillness I can see who I'm meant to be. Step by step I rise again. Now I feel it in my soul. I don't need to rush the way, I am already whole. Every breath and every stride brings me closer to my truth. I will keep on moving forward, with a stronger kind of proof. Through the dark and through the light, I will stand and I will grow. Step by step I rise again. And I finally know it was never about speed or the place I had to reach. It was learning how to stand on the ground beneath my feet. Now I walk with open eyes and a heart that's finally free. Step by step I'm rising into who I'm meant to be. There were times I stood alone, with nothing left to hold. Every path I tried to walk felt uncertain and cold. I questioned every step I made, every choice I followed. But something in me kept on saying, there's still more beyond tomorrow. I've been close to letting go, but I stay through the fall. Now I feel a stronger voice rising through it all. I won't turn back now, I've come too far to break. Every step I've taken moving. I've learned strength is not about never feeling pain. It's about rising up again every time it rains. There's a fire in my chest that no one else can see, and it's stronger than the fear that once lived inside of me. Just a steady rising tone, every note a gentle climb through the weight of time. No more fear to hold me down, no more lost and turning around. In the silence I can feel something strong and real. I won't turn back now. I can feel it in my soul. Every step has brought me here. Every piece has made me whole. Through the nights I stood alone, through the days I lost my way, I kept moving forward, and I'm stronger here today. No more looking back behind, no more living in the past. I won't turn back now. I know this will last. There were roads I couldn't see, and fears I couldn't face, but I walked through every doubt at my own steady pace. Now I stand where I am, with nothing left to hide. I won't turn back now, with the strength I hold inside. I stood at the edge of what I knew, with nothing left to hold. Every path I walked before felt distant, worn and old. There was a moment I had to face, the truth I tried to hide, that I was holding on to things I had already left behind. It's not the end, it's just a turn, a chance to see, a chance to learn. Every step I take from here feels a little more clear. This is where I begin again, not the same as who I've been. Every fall has brought me here, through the doubt, through the fear. I don't need to look behind. What is gone is not my fight. This is where I stand today, and I choose a different way. I used to think I needed more to feel like I was enough, but now I see it differently. Through everything that was tough, there's a quiet strength in letting go of what I can't control, and learning how to trust the path that's slowly making me whole. I've been lost, I've been unsure, but I don't feel that I will carry what I've learned, but leave behind the pain. I will walk into the light and not look back again. There's a future I can build with every step I take, and I know that I am ready for the choices that I make. Just a soft and rising tone, stronger than I've ever been. Every scar has shaped my way into who I am today. I don't run from what I've known. I don't face this world alone. There's a strength I hold inside that will always be my guide. Through the dark and through the light, I will stand, I will rise. This is where I begin again, with open heart and steady mind. There were days I couldn't see where my life was meant to go, but I held on quietly, and now I finally know. Every ending brought me here, every step was part of this. This is where I start again, and I won't let it slip. There were days I felt so lost, like I was far from where I should be. Every step felt out of place, like nothing really fit me. I kept searching for a sign that I was doing something right, but all I found was doubt inside that stayed with me at night. I almost let it take me down, I almost turned away, but something deep inside my heart refused to fade away. I won't give up on me, even when it's hard to see. I will stand through everything, be who I can be. Every fall, every mistake is a step I have to take. I won't give up on me, no matter what it takes. I used to measure all my worth by what the world was saying, trying hard to be enough in every conversation. But now I see it differently, through all the highs and lows. There's a strength I've built inside that only I can know. even when the road is long. I don't need to have it all to know where I belong. There's a fire in my heart that no one else can take, and every day I rise again for my own sake. I don't need to be perfect, I don't need to have it planned. I just need to keep on going and believing where I stand. Every doubt can fade away if I choose to let it go. And I know that I am stronger than I used to know. Just a soft and rising tone, every note begins to lift like a quiet inner shift. No more fear, no more doubt, I can feel it moving out. In the silence I can see who I'm meant to be. I won't give up on me. Now I finally understand. I've been stronger all along, even when I didn't plan. Every scar has made me grow, every step has set me free. I will keep on moving forward, being all I'm meant to be. Through the dark and through the light, I will stand and I will see. I won't give up on me. There were times I almost lost the person I could be, but I held on through it all, and now I finally see. Every step has brought me here, every breath has set me free. I won't give up on me, and that's enough for me. There were days I felt so lost, like I was far from where I should be. Every step felt out of place, like nothing really fit me. I kept searching for a sign that I was doing something right, but all I found was doubt inside that stayed with me at night. I almost let it take me down, I almost turned away, but something deep inside my heart refused to fade away. I won't give up on me, even when it's hard to see. I will stand through everything and be who I can be. Every fall, every mistake is a step I have to take. I won't give up on me, no matter what it takes. I used to measure all my worth by what the world was saying, trying hard. There were days I felt unsure, like I was walking nowhere. Every step I tried to take was filled with silent pressure. I didn't know which way to go or what I should believe in, but something in me held me close and kept me from leaving. I may not see the end right now, but I can feel the change somehow. Every breath I take is proof that I'm still breaking through. I keep moving forward, even when it's slow. I don't need to see it all to know which way to go. Every step I take leads me somewhere new. I keep moving forward, and I'm learning what is true. I used to doubt the things I felt and hide behind the silence, trying hard to fit a place that never felt like mine then. But now I see it differently. Through everything I've been through, there's a strength I've built inside that always pulls me back through. I've been lost, I've been unsure, but I don't stay there anymore. Every time I stand again, I grow stronger in the end. I keep moving forward, even when it's slow. I don't need to see it all to know which way to go. Every step I take leads me somewhere new. I keep moving forward, and I'm learning what is true. Now I walk with open eyes, not afraid of falling. Every challenge in my path feels like something calling. I don't run from who I am or what I'm becoming. Every breath I take today feels like something growing. I don't need to rush my way, I don't need to prove a thing. Every moment that I live is a chance for me to begin. There's a quiet strength in me that no one else can see, and it's leading me ahead to who I'm meant to be. Just a soft and steady tone, every note a quiet rise, opening my eyes. No more fear, no more doubt, I can feel it fading now. In the silence I can see what this means to me. I keep moving forward with a stronger heart inside. I don't turn away from fear, I let it pass me by. Every step I take now feels steady and true. I keep moving forward, there's nothing I can't move through. Through the dark and through the light, I will walk my way. I keep moving forward into a brighter day. There were times I couldn't see where my path would lead me, but I kept on walking through, even when it was heavy. Now I stand a little stronger with every step I've made. I keep moving forward, and I won't